If you want to have a fresh nursery space, you need to consider these two things. There's a difference between dirty and dingy. Now, when I walk into a nursery, it can be old, it can be dilapidated, but there's a difference between dirty and dingy. You see, it can be perfectly clean, totally sanitized, just worn out. Or it can be the prettiest room in the world, but there's germs everywhere. And so you want to make sure before you get into any kind of redesign aspects, you look at your current space and you say, is there anything we can do to change the dirty and dingy in this room? So starting with the dirty, begin to clean everything, wipe down your counters, clean your toys, declutter what's in there, clean it all up and sanitize it, remove the yuck that's in that room. Make sure that when people walk in, they don't smell mold, they don't smell that nasty cup that's been sitting on the counter for 2 months. They smell a clean, inviting room. You've removed the dirty. Now let's talk about the dingy. Okay, you see, you can have a perfectly clean room, but it still looks beat up. So let me give you some inexpensive ways that you can take that beat up room and make it look fresh. You know, it's amazing what $100 worth of paint can do. Paint your walls, maybe a light blue or a sage green, and it brings new life to the room itself. Okay, declutter the room. Maybe get rid of some of those toys. You don't need so many of them. If you've got 4 kids in there, you don't need 4,000 toys, okay? What about those toys that just look worn out? Maybe the stickers have worn off them, the color has faded, or if they're broke, they need to go away. Okay, remove some of that clutter, remove anything that looks old and dilapidated, and it will take that dingy room and make it look a little fresh. Well, I hope you enjoyed this Tuesday tip. If you want to find out more about creating a fresh nursery, let me encourage you to check out our brand new lab on it. In there, we're going to be talking about how to create a family-friendly relational experience with an emphasis on safety so we can share the hope of Jesus with those babies. We also threw in some ideas about creating a fresh new environment or a redesign to look at. Take a minute and check out this fresh lab. And then let us know if you have any thoughts or comments. We'd love to answer any questions that you might have as you make the journey towards having a fresh nursery.